fly high like a G smooch, popping bottles in the smooch. Oh my God, here comes another episode of Smoochie Town. And before we get to our very special, talented, and creative guests, here comes the Smooch of the Week. Did a really cool comedy show the other night. Went out after the Barney's Beanery. Oh, reliable. That's not where I got this t-shirt though. Sorry girls, I'm gay. And then after that, I met up with a buddy, and then we go to Poppy. And then that shit sucked. So then went home. And I'm laying in bed, and that same buddy hits me up and goes, hey, I got 5 girls that want to hang out and party. Now mind you, this is at 2:30 in the morning. So I'm like, oh, all right. Well, I'm kind of tired, but I guess it'll do. So the 5 girls come by themselves first, and I happen to know 1 or 2 of them. We come in my podcast studio where we're sitting now, and we play beer pong, we're playing music, we're having laughs, just a grand old time. My other buddy doesn't show up. So it's just me and the 5 girls, which I only know 1 of them. And then after some funny business via ketamine spray, we went down to my bedroom and watched the last 7 Super Bowl halftime shows. And guess what was the best one? It was Usher. And we're all laying in my bed, watching, we're dancing, vibing. And then I guess, I don't know what happens with ketamine, but if you do too much, you don't know where you are. And then they left, and yeah, no Smoochie Town for Del Vecchio, and that's a Smooch of the Week. Oh God, have you tried ketamine? We'll get to it. So, my guest today, he is so freaking talented. His videos go nuts. Chef, coctologist, he's gonna correct me. Funny bastard, it's Landon Bridges!
I've been doing shows, now we ain't steak, remember sleeping on the floor. Still at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, trying to
Hey.
What is it? Is it mixologist?
Mixologist, definitely not a coctologist. No, that's not me. No.
Very cool. Where are you from?
I grew up in Ohio.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Ohio. So I got fat in Ohio. Then I moved to Florida, which is where the long hair came from. And then I came out here, and now everyone asks how long I've been on testosterone, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm currently on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out the calves.
Dude, calves are genetic.
Are the calves barking?
Dude, I'm fat. They got to hold me up, so they're doing something.
All right, I like it. What do you think about that Smooch of the Week? Have you ever tried ketamine?
On accident, yeah.
Because you thought it.
Yeah, you find yourself in a bathroom with some upper echelon people that you shouldn't be around, and they're like, "Would you like some?" And you're like, "Yeah, of course, I want to wake up." And then instead you go to bed, you know?
Yeah. Ketamine though is a lot for therapy. Like people use it. Like people are public about their ketamine usage because it helps you relax through trauma. But it is a horse tranquilizer at the end of the day.
Dude, it makes me feel peak drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, without the calories though, so it could be good.
Could be good.
What do you think of that Smooch of the Week? Has that any happen to you when you're just hanging out with a bunch of girls and then nothing happens? That happens to me all the time because I'm afraid to try anything with girls. Because like I don't want them to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, in LA you got to be really cautious of that.
Yeah.
But no, of course, yeah, definitely. There's nights like that where nothing happens, 100%.
Yeah. Do you like to masturbate?
Who doesn't?
Yeah. What's your favorite type of video to watch? Mine's personally, I'll go first. My podcast. I like to watch. Sometimes start off with a little video of me and my ex.
Okay, I could see.
And then dive into real page 76 of Pornhub.
Yeah, page 76 is definitely that's like the sweet spot. You know?
Yeah,
around that spot. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you keep scrolling. It takes a while to figure out which video works for you.
What category?
You know, it just depends on the night. You know what I'm saying? Depends on the night, depends on what substances we're on, depends on how hammered we are, all kinds of stuff, you know? Yeah. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a category where afterwards you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You start
like... I watched pregnant porn one time, it was not good. Not good. Sorry, LJ. LJ just had a kid.
Yeah, no, you see some weird
I didn't watch your wife.
Yeah, you get numb to shit out here, especially, and then you start seeing some new stuff. You're like, okay, let's see what this is all about. And then afterwards, you're like, that was not good.
Have you ever cooked for like a naked dinner party?
A naked dinner party?
Yeah. Or would you want to?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, I don't see why that would be an issue. I've been to a few naked parties here. That's always unique. Yeah.
Let's elaborate on that.
I mean, you walk in and then there's just people with less clothes on than normal.
Where? Like at Arby's?
No, there's I've been.
They have the meats.
No, in Florida there was a few. I went to because I lived in Florida for a bit. So in Miami there was a few crazy parties for sure. Out here I've been to a few sex parties out here. They're kind of unique for sure, to say the least. But at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of naked people walking around. They don't smell the best though.
Ewy.
Yeah, you think like sex party sounds like real glamorous. You're like, oh wow, this is like some movie shit. You know, you walk in, red lights, people are wearing leather, people are like down to fuck and shit. But in reality, you forget that like human bodies smell unique.
Especially if they're naked, sweating a lot.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially in Florida too, though.
Oh, in Florida, humidity is running rampant over there. You got to be
disease.
careful. Yeah.
So how was growing up in Ohio?
You know, Ohio is it's very Ohio. It's like the place you want to get out of.
Yeah.
So.
And then your first thought was, let's go to Miami?
No. So I got expelled from high school in Ohio. Yeah.
How? You've been hosting naked sex parties?
I wish. Okay. No, actually, I don't think you want to host a naked sex party in Ohio. That demographic really.
It's a wildebeest.
You might need therapy afterwards. But no, I got expelled from high school because I was just being a fucking degenerate when I was younger. Like, you know, nothing crazy. I just like stole hall passes and would get my friends out of school and do all that kind of shit.
Yeah. But
yeah, did that. Then went to Nashville for a bit because that seemed like the next step. That was close. That was 4 hours away from home. And then tried to be a musician, so to speak, and then realized I was broke. So I was like, fuck it. Let's go to Florida and let's go to college and let's like make something happen. And yeah, Florida's a lot of fun.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Florida Gulf Coast.
FGCU? Wait, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Do you know CJ Marinan?
I do not.
He played lacrosse club at FGCU. He's 29. He's from Rhode Island, where I'm from. Tall, white, skinny dude. Hilarious. He's a comedian. I don't know.
That's a lot of people.
Oh, FGCU is a big school?
Yeah, it's decently sized, yeah.
Oh, that's what they say on my penis.
Yeah. No, but it was that was a unique experience for sure. That was Florida's fun though. I would go to Florida.
And then what brought you out to LA?
I did well on TikTok. Yeah.
So you did well online. You were like, oh, I gotta go to LA.
Yeah, I was going to college, and then I hit 1 million on TikTok in like 2 months. I was doing like stage pranks for kids, right? So I was doing
what?
Yeah. So like I my first like videos ever the first video I ever had that hit 1 million views was me making fun of DJ Khaled. And then he retweeted me one day while I was in class, and then I was like, fuck this. I left class immediately. Then I went home. I had like,
we the best.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I was like, we got to get another one. So, so I went home and I was like, all right, let's make some TikToks. And then like 2 months later, I hit 1 million, and I was doing like the cringiest of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Were you doing the dances? Were you doing like the?
Not quite. No. Okay, worse. I was like fucking putting balloons under people's tires and then making them react like they just ran over a kid or some shit. And they were hitting. Yeah, they were like, these were like they were very viral videos. They would hit like 50, 60 million views a video, which was insane.
It's a lot of views.
It was a lot of views. Very, very cringy. Then I moved out to LA and realized I liked partying a lot. And then I got that account had like 2 million followers, and then it got flagged for minor safety eventually. So
no way, it just got deleted?
It's not deleted, it's just incapable of pulling more than like 3,000 views a video. So yeah,
that's stupid.
So well, it turns out you can't make kids content and then next thing you know start saying fuck a bunch and like shotgun and then put porn stars in your videos and expect to get views still.
But like why? Because even like podcast clips in general, you have to like bleep it out because it will catch it and then it won't, like the algorithm or some shit.
I have no idea with what it does. I just know that now that account's dead, and that if I post anything that says like fuck or shit or damn or anything like that, or if I have alcohol in it, it gets like
shadow ban?
It doesn't get shadow banned. It just gets that like thing where it says like it's like a blackballed thing. Like it won't even be shown to people. It just says like, again, like community guidelines violation.
Oh, that's annoying.
So every time I post community guidelines.
So
yeah.
So now the partying transferred to the making cocktails and such on Instagram, which I honestly didn't know. I've only known you since the chef stuff. Through our buddy Alec, through passes and stuff. Shout out Alec.
Yeah.
Join passes. How'd that jump happen and how'd that all come about?
So yeah, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing after I did like the kid shit. I was in a lot of people's like YouTube videos for a long time, and then I was like, well, I like to drink, so I might as well make cocktails, right? And then had a few big videos through that, and then out of nowhere we went to Big Bear like probably 2-3 months ago, and then I was hungover as fuck. And I'm sitting there, and then this girl wanted to make breakfast for everyone, but she was skinny, and I don't know if you ever had like a skinny person's eggs. It's just it's not good. So I'm like, let me fucking make some breakfast, and I made this kid record it, and I made breakfast sliders, and the next thing you know, it got like 4 million views on Insta, and then it hit on like a brand new TikTok account that I had, and I was like, oh shit, maybe the fat kid should cook, you know? And, and I kept doing it, and it spiraled out of control. Like, I mean, every video now is hitting 500,000 views minimum, and just running with it, and it's easy for me to do. I just look at foods, and I'm like, you know what, we can make this more unhealthy.
Yeah,
and
that's so fucking smart, dude. The chicken parmesan tacos you made with Gianluca. Dude, I literally come most vids, and I'm jealous because I'm full Italian, but I can't cook. I just maybe because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But like when it seems like a lot of work what you're doing. Do you enjoy doing it, or is it mainly for the following?
You know, I enjoy doing whatever works. And like cooking is something that I got to do anyways. No,
you don't. I eat sweet green every day.
I obviously don't. No, I mean, it's like, I don't mind it. I like doing whatever people like, you know what I'm saying? So if it's getting the views right now, people are really gravitating towards it. People enjoy it. So as long as I'm doing something that people want to consume, like no pun intended, but if they're enjoying the content, they're watching it, they're liking it, then I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that.
Do you edit your videos too?
Yep.
Because that's like the snappy cuts. I feel like that's like it's entertaining to watch.
Every 0.2 seconds, you gotta have movement.
Really? Is that a rule?
That's my rule. I feel like every person that does social media has like their rules. That they do. So here's my thing. Is like if I throw like a hot girl in the video, then we can make the cuts every 0.4 seconds. You gotta have you know,
balance.
Yeah, it's a balance. You like me right now, I'm not gonna hold the viewers, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure something's happening every 0.2 seconds so they don't get bored. That's kind of how it works.
What's the favorite thing you've ever made?
I think I did like a breakfast pizza not too long ago that was pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hit pretty hard, but I was also like excruciatingly hungover.
Yeah, so every video, I love it. Dude, we're drinking, and you crack a Mickey Ultra. Is that your beer to go?
Yeah, you know, it's for some reason I feel like I'm going to get skinny if I drink those, so I'm
surprised they haven't sponsored you yet.
I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on some kind of alcohol sponsor, you know? You
should definitely, because in the beginning, and the dry January, we're the same. Dude, I got 5 days in and got soaked.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It got real damp January real quick.
No, I cheated a few times. I had to. It was just like, I did a stand-up show, and then...
Wait, you do stand-up too?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. So I did a stand-up show, and I was sitting there in the audience, and then I was like, I got to get hammered before I go up there. There's no way I'm doing this. And then I got fucked up. And then I have a problem where when I drink, I love benders. Like, I'm a huge... like bender proponent for like, I think that if you're gonna drink, you might as well drink hard for 3 days and then take like 3 days off versus like space it out like day on, day off, day on, day off.
That's true because it's more fun. Especially like getting like 6 to 7 hours of sleep or not even and waking up and literally getting 2 beers and it's like, oh, I'm back.
Yeah, well, and I'm a morning person to begin with, so like if I go out and I get hammered the night before, and then the next day I wake up and I'm ready to go. So if I have someone with me that can also like be ready to go and start drinking again, we're in for a wild ride for sure.
Oh, what's your favorite thing to do when you're drunk? Do you like to go to a club, bar?
I used to be a big club person. I don't like them too much anymore. I'm really liking bars, and I love day drinking at the moment. Day drinking is my favorite right now.
And like passing out at 9 p.m.?
Sometimes, usually it extends.
Yeah.
It extends. But no, I like day drinking because nobody ever there's no issues day drinking. Like, no one's ever mad when you day drink. You're not going to have any fights. You're not going to have any altercations. You're not going to have any issues. It's just like, look, here's what we're doing. We're getting drunk during the day. Everyone's either down for it or they're not. So it's like during the day, you're never going to have any problems when
That's
you get drunk.
true. And everyone's just in a happy mood. No, there's no angry day drinkers.
No, there's
angry
not.
drunks during day? Were you?
No.
You?
Never been angry drunk.
No.
Have you ever did something angry when you were drunk, Katya?
No, I'm not going to name names.
Oh. I know exactly what he's talking about.
You go out
let's just say the balls bounce back.
No, you go out at night though, you're gonna run into all kinds of problems. It's like, who the fuck can't get into this club?
Yeah.
Oh, this table is too crowded. You run into a problem with the promoter.
I do like clubs in theory but I've been very spoiled since coming out here of like everything's taken care of. I'm not buying drinks.
No, you
Not paying for the table or anything. And I have to have real estate. If I have real estate to dance, to move, to talk to girls, to invite people, totally fine. But if I'm just like crammed like a sardine, and I don't wait in lines, that's number one. I do them.
You exactly, yeah. No, you can't wait in no fucking line. Are you kidding me? There's nothing more embarrassing than having to stand outside of somewhere.
Especially at Barney's Beanery. Imagine standing outside a fucking sports bar trying to get in.
No, not a chance.
And the hottest people, guys and girls, are waiting outside. Thankfully, I haven't in there, but like, it's crazy to me.
Oh yeah, and now with inflation, it's harder to bribe your way into places too.
Yeah, 20's not doing it.
20 hasn't done it since fucking 2020. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is 100 doesn't even cut it anymore.
It depends where you are. Barney's, I think it'll cut.
Barney's you're fine with probably 50. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe 40 on a good night.
That's cool. What's your favorite sex position?
Whatever works. You know, it just depends on how drunk I am. You know, sometimes I just want to lay there and let it happen. Other times, you know, whatever feels the best.
All right, and that's a pretty broad answer.
You know, as long as it's
I
happening,
like speed
I'm
bump.
happy.
You like speed bump?
That's the one where they're like laying on their back, right?
No,
on their stomach, right?
and then they prop up the ass.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Yeah,
it's a good one.
Minimal effort on their part. You get to have fun. It's a great thing. Yeah.
What's your craziest sex story?
Oh gosh. I was fucking this.
Probably
girl.
one of those parties.
No, those you don't want to participate in those. It's like
You just went there to watch?
well, no, you go there because it like piques your curiosity. You're like, what is this all about? And then you walk in. It's one of those things. You ever go somewhere? You're like, this seems like I'm gonna really like this, and then you get there and you're like, maybe I don't.
Disney World?
Disney World, exactly. Yeah, fucking Disney World sucks. I'm not a huge fan of that. Fuck that fucking mouse, bro. Charging me $40 for a corn dog. No, thank you. No, but I would say this one time I got this like text at like 5 a.m. I just rolled in to my place and this girl texted me, "Are you still awake?" She was a porn star she at the time. I guess you're always a porn star once you're one. But
Can you be a retired porn star?
I don't know if that's possible.
The real estate agent.
Oh, nice.
I've watched
commercial.
I've seen those videos too.
Reality Kings, let's go.
No, so she texts me and she's like, "Are you still awake?" I'm like, "I'm kind of sad right now. Do you mind if I come and like talk to you for a bit?" She didn't. I was like, "Sure. I want to be a good supportive friend." If she didn't want to talk, no. But we're at my like apartment at the time, and this bitch just started getting like really rough. I didn't know what was happening. She starts throwing me around, and I'm like, all right, I don't know if I'm into it or not into it or whatever, but at one point during this like session, she like pushes me back. I hit the wall, the whole wall. I go straight through the fucking wall.
What?
So now there's just drywall everywhere. I'm like on the floor at this point. There's like dust in the air. She's more turned on. I'm done at this point. I'm like, my shoulder hurts after this shit.
She's soaked.
She's ready to keep going. She's ready to keep throwing me through a wall like it's a fucking Tarantino movie or something. And I'm just, but I would say that's probably the craziest, mainly because of the destruction that ensued.
The demolition. That was a big one. Where'd you lose your virginity? Was it Ohio or?
Yeah, it was Ohio.
How old were you?
I think 17.
Where were you?
I was at my house in Ohio. It was a very non-glamorous story. Let me tell you something. I did one of those like stereotypical things where like when you fuck, you don't even take your socks off, you leave those on. But I was trying to like catch my footing on some hardwood floors, you know. And this girl was like on the bed. I'm trying to like do like missionary kind of, and I'm trying to catch my footing, and my feet just keep sliding around on this hardwood floor. So I'm like trying to get some traction to get some good strokes in, and my feet are just slipping and sliding all the way around. I couldn't even. It was
risky business.
It was. No, I don't think either of us enjoyed that moment. But I was also like 300 pounds in high school too. So that.
Oh,
was,
really?
Yeah. So she basically did some charity work back then. So shout out to her. You know.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you like doing the food now, or would you rather do cocktails? 'Cause cocktails is easy.
Cocktails is easy. Food's good though. People like to eat. I found out. Yeah. I think I might just have a problem. I would rather drink than eat, surprisingly. But I'm
an upper guy when I drink. Like if I get 1 or 2 cocktails in me, it doesn't matter what type of. I don't get. Here's what I don't get. Alcohol and weed too. I know you don't smoke, but like alcohol, it makes you feel differently. If I'm drunk, I'm drunk. If I'm buzzed, I'm buzzed. I don't get like tequila makes me up. Whiskey makes me mad.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like,
well, okay. So to that extent, I would say some things do fuck me up a little bit differently. Like tequila doesn't make me up, but tequila doesn't, I don't register how drunk I am when I do tequila. So like tequila, I'll be really fucked up but think I'm perfectly fine.
but everyone else just.
I'll see like videos the next day and I'm like, I was not perfectly fine. No. No. And then vodka, I feel like I could go forever. I don't even feel like vodka works for me. So vodka I'll drink all night, and then whiskey fucks up my equilibrium. Like I can't like move properly when whiskey hits.
Okay.
Rum I don't think works at all.
Rum's fun to me. You know what's my favorite? Sake. Like sushi?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Dude, sake is like a fun euphoric drunk for like 15 minutes, and then you're like, what else?
Yes, a sake. You know what I really like? I like soju. You ever have that?
Bro, K-Beeps?
Yeah.
Bro, quarters?
Oh, fuck yeah. And
Bro.
you mix it in the beer too? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's where
we're going.
Right
Dude,
after this, I'm down. Let's
Quarters action, bro. You just getting the meat sweats, just getting hammered.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's like it's always fucking. I never know if it's high blood pressure by the time I'm leaving or if the grill was too hot. But I always leave that place sweating, bro.
It's the meat sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sodium.
Is it? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
It's good though.
Do you like K-Beeps?
Yeah.
Never been.
You never been a Korean barbecue? Do they have that in Irvine?
I know Korean barbecue, but I don't know K-Beeps.
Oh, Korean
that's
barbecue.
that's like the shortened version of
Shortened.
Korean barbecue.
That's a shortened rib version.
Yeah, the term on the street. Yeah, yeah. No, I fucking love that shit. Yeah, but as far as like what alcohols do, what I mean, I like it all. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've always liked it. That's my favorite drug of choice for sure.
Do you get hungover?
When drugs are involved. So if I stick to like if I do what my body tells me is like a good amount.
I never do.
Really?
Oh, bro. I can't have, if I'm drinking, I'm getting fucked up. I'm not going to have a glass, like, I don't understand a glass of wine at dinner. One, mainly because I like to work out and such, so, like, the empty calories is not worth it to me, especially if I don't feel it.
Get the bottle.
I'm not going to feel it, though. And if I'm not going to just do a bottle and go home.
No, not at all.
I'm going to go talk to random strangers at a bar.
1,000,000%. Yeah, no one's fucking going out and having a few glasses to relax. We're going out to get fucked up. That's just that's a pregame.
Yeah.
You get a bottle of wine at dinner, that's a pregame. That's it.
That's why my ex would hate me, because we go out to dinner and stuff. I'm like, do you want to like go out anywhere else? Do you want to like? She's like, no. Why can't we just go to bed? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I'm not tired.
I'm fucking hammered now. We got to go out. That's the thing. Like, if you want me to go to bed, don't get me drunk at all. Don't let me taste alcohol.
Yeah.
Everyone says alcohol is a downer. For me, it's 100%
It's an upper. It's an upper. And then guess what? I want more uppers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the uppers. Yeah. No, yeah, alcohol is my favorite drug of choice, hands down. It makes me feel 100% better, and I don't think I would have any success if it wasn't for it.
And to be completely honest, I wouldn't still be in Ohio if it wasn't for alcohol.
Oh yeah. You remove alcohol from this equation, I'm fucking I'm fucking planting corn, 100%. I'm in them fields, baby.
In my opinion, like I know myself, and like I tried the dry January, I've tried comedy sets, not drinking and stuff. I'm just more comfortable, and I know myself. I'm a little wittier when I'm drinking, and it's just me. That's just me. And athletes take protein.
Exactly.
Why can't I take a supplement that's also legal?
Exactly.
Protein's legal.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. If I'm sober, right? Of course, you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh wow, look how alert I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I woke up with ease, no issues, whatever. Or it's like, oh, I feel very clear-headed. But then when you get put into like action, it's like the cameras turn on, or it's like, go ahead, perform, be the fucking clown for a second, and there's no alcohol involved. I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to do this.
Bro,
So
I will not go somewhere, and it sucks because it makes me sound like an alcoholic, but like I'm not going to Barney sober.
Why would you? There's no point.
I'm not going to like a party like that Passes party we were at the other night. If I was sober during that,
be boring as shit.
it would be like, I feel like I'm judging everyone, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Also, I'm an overthinker too. So like if I'm like, alcohol shuts that off for me. So if I go to a place, like for instance, the Passes party was on a rooftop. I'm pretty sure it was cold. I'm pretty sure. So alcohol made me forget all about that, and I had a great time.
Yeah.
I was like, look at the view. I wasn't thinking like, damn, it's fucking frigid up here. I was in the moment. So alcohol puts me in the moment, shuts off everything else, makes me present in the time that I need to be present, and that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It makes me quicker, like you said, wittier, 100%.
100% wittier. And people think like, oh, it's a crutch, you need it. Like, why? Okay, is it killing me? Potentially.
Probably. For sure. I've like, there was a few months back, I was getting some lightning strikes in my liver for sure.
Oh, Benjamin Frankie.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, ooh, shit. I ordered milk thistle. You know, I was with it. But yeah. Speaking of which, this is just running dry. Oh, we got another one right here.
Oh yeah, got you stacked up. Also, there's a bucket there. Oh wait, shout out Happy Dad real quick. Big Happy Dad proponent, and we're gonna go to our special segment. It's the Happy Dad segment.
Okay.
What's your relationship like with your father?
He's around. Yeah, he's there.
Is he happy? Are you happy?
You know, I'm pretty happy, pretty chipper.
You
for
close?
Sure. We're pretty close, yeah.
That's cool.
We talk a good amount, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Next segment. So you don't like mushrooms, or you do?
I like a little bit of mushrooms.
Microdosing.
Yeah.
This is kind of like microdosing. Magic Mind? You've
Yeah.
heard of it. You spotted it out.
Yeah, I took one of those the other night at this blush party, and then ended up. We're not even gonna talk about what I ended up doing, but yeah, I took that.
You don't want to, or you can't?
No, I can. I almost I started hooking up with this girl in the middle of the party, and then got kicked out, and then was supposed to also be working the party to do interviews, and I didn't do that.
So that's all because of Magic Mind, or
There was a lot of substances involved. Okay, look,
Magic Mind? You want to get kicked out of a party?
no, that was like when you show up early at a party and you're just wondering what to do. So it's like you don't want to exactly go and hammer down like 2 shots, but you just start talking to random people. So there was someone that was like at like a Magic Mind like little booth. He's like, would you like to try this? And I'm like, sure. Why not? So
Yeah.
I did that. I was like, that was good. What happens if you take 2? He's like, I don't know. So I took 3. And now I'm sitting there, and when you showed up too early when there's people walking in with like fucking Party City bags. You know? So I was like, oh shit, I'm just gonna wait this out at this point. And then it was a fun night though. I had a good time. For sure.
Yeah, it just has like nootropics, lion's mane. I stopped because I'm prescribed Adderall, but I stopped taking it because Adderall just makes me, if I don't have anything to do, it's like, oh, I have to go jerk off. Doesn't it make you horny as fuck?
No, dude, it makes me want to fucking clean my closet and shit. You know what I'm saying? My apartment right now, I'm not prescribed it, but I found some. And so I've been...
You found some more.
Yeah. So I found some, and I've been taking it, and it makes me start a bunch of projects that I don't finish.
Yeah, it would be great. It's great for editing.
It is, yeah. You're dialed in on that shit. But like, I love Adderall though, because when you start peak tweaking, you know what I'm saying? You're just running around. You think you could conquer the world on that.
Bro,
shit.
when you feel it hitting, you've taken Adderall, right? LJ, love it. You feel it coming, and it's like, I'm gonna text everyone. I'm gonna text everyone I know.
We're getting shit done.
I'm texting everyone I know, and I love them, and that I'm going to solve every problem.
Yeah, no, you're curing the world. I love it too, because like I've been like doing a lot of like work with like a bunch of brands and shit now, and I always know which brands have their workers on Adderall because you get instant responses.
Yeah, bro, dude, yes. You're
Instant.
fucking machine gun typer.
Oh yeah, and you know it exudes confidence when someone's on Adderall, because you're gonna get like multiple bubbles. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna like, a normal person is gonna text it out, probably delete a few things, come back in. You're gonna end up with a paragraph. A motherfucker on Adderall, you're gonna get like, hey, how's your day going? Send. Mine's great. Send. What do you think about this next thing that's happening this week? Send. Oh, my bad. Wrong person. It's like you're going to get like fucking 15 little bubbles right there. And I'm about it. I like it. That's what I'm about.
You're on the same page.
Yeah.
Your drug of choice is alcohol. I'm a big shroom guy, but also recently sex.
That's never a bad thing, you know?
Yeah.
Is that a drug?
I think, so the top cravings in the world, money, gambling, sex, alcohol, drugs. You know what the number one is?
What?
Sex.
No, not out of those. It's not even in there.
Coffee.
No,
Cocaine.
no. But
Sugar.
No. The feeling of importance.
Aww.
Skipping a line. Buying a table at a club to feel cool. Someone remembering your name after meeting them one time. That dopamine rush, a feeling of importance, tops it. It's a study. It's in How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That's why if you remember people's names after meeting one, it's like, oh fuck, I like this guy.
Yeah, see, I'm terrible at that.
Oh really? It's the number one rule of business, dude.
Well, if you
You don't need it.
Where I run into problems is like random girls at like parties or clubs or whatever.
Oh,
There is
yeah.
nothing that ruins my vibe more than having someone come up, do you remember my name? I'm like, bitch, everything was perfect before you had to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got to like apologize by buying them a shot. And then now
Yes, dude.
it's like, I'm so sorry. You want to take a shot? And they're like, oh yeah. And then now I'm going into debt because we're in California. It's like fucking $32 a shot.
It's ridiculous how expensive the shots are getting. Even at Barney's, they're like $14-15.
Dude.
Yeah, a shot. Yeah, and that's of
Yeah, you're not trying to impress them. You're just trying to
not
stay afloat,
be
yeah.
uncomfortable. But why is it my problem that I didn't remember your name? I don't do I want to fuck you? Maybe.
Oh yeah. No, well the worst feeling is when you're like, what's my name? And then they tell it to you and you're just like, fuck.
You know what sucks is when you be like, oh, let's follow each other. We already do. That's a tough one to come back from, because then you've been like seeing their shit. You still don't know who they are?
To be fair, they look different in person.
Yeah.
They look way different in person.
Yeah.
It's not the same. No, it's not the same. And these bitches, they have like different personas that they portray online versus you see them in person. It's not the same.
It's so crazy, like in person, especially at these like influencer parties and such. Like in person, they are so boring and dull. And like just like but in their stories they're like hi, and then they're put their tits are out and shit. It's like, where's that girl?
Yeah, exactly. Where is it? Fucking Instagram, there's areola, and fucking at a party they're telling you Bible verses. Like,
yeah,
what's happening right now?
Put the Psalms.
No, it's this party scene out here is very, very interesting, and the girls are very boring, and when you find one that's entertaining, it's a rare commodity.
But it's also like, I act too eager with girls. I say that on most podcasts about dating and stuff, because I do want a girlfriend at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Despite my persona. And I immediately want to take them out to dinner. I asked them, dude, oh my God, I met a girl the other night and hit it off and stuff. And then I was like, yeah, I wish I could have taken you out to dinner before you flew back to Spain. And she left me on red.
Yeah.
But like, she was into it before. But like, why, if I left her on red, she would want me more. It's the chase. It's the chase.
It's a very difficult conundrum for sure. Yeah, and we've kind of like made that happen. It's like there's no like direct set of guidelines for what you should do. You hear you should be an asshole, then you hear you should be the good guy, then you hear you should be a balance of both, then you hear you should be the person that's like fucking assertive, then you hear you should be the person that's like standoffish. There's no direct set of guidelines that you should do. You should just kind of be like, I like you, cool. If you don't like me, then fuck you.
Exactly.
That's
be
kind of how it should
transparent
be,
and be like Caitlyn Jenner, transparent.
Yeah.
And but it just sucks because like, do you want a girlfriend? Like, what's your dating history like?
Sure, I would take one if it makes sense at the time.
I would take one.
Yeah, if it makes sense. I mean, here's the thing. This is what I will say. I had a girlfriend briefly. I felt like it hindered me more than it helped, because I go out a lot. I go out a lot. I'm around a lot of people, and in certain parts of this like world that we're in, you do have to maneuver a certain way. So it's like if you maneuver that way, it could obviously like you can't do the traditional standard of like a girl will not be happy if you maneuver the right way at a party. Like you're gonna get 55 side hugs, 55 fucking full-fledged hugs. You might get a couple kisses on the cheek. You're gonna have to get a couple Instagrams, and then your girl's gonna come up to you and be like, what the fuck was that? Be like, shut up, bitch. She has 2 million followers. What do you have? Like, we gotta connect. We gotta make some shit happen.
Dude, same thing with my ex. Like, I get girls' Instagrams, like, at a bar and stuff, and just like, you never know. I'm not trying to fuck them.
Yeah, it's like, this could be a business opportunity, 100%.
And they don't understand that.
Yeah, after we fuck, it could be a business opportunity for sure.
But then again, I'm such a jealous prick that if my girl kept following random dudes, I'd be like, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, the other thing too, I'm not jealous, but I did learn a lot from my ex. Bitches can be a little bit crazy. Not bitches, girls can be a little bit crazy with what their tactics are for tracking you. I did learn that, like, as far as like they watch your follower count go up.
You can go back to bitches then. You don't say girls.
Yeah, no, yeah, girls. I learned a lot. I'm very like nonchalant. I'm very like go with the flow type thing. I like to go out, drink, do all my shit and all that kind of stuff. And the stuff that these girls were doing was just impressive. Like this last girl, she would watch my follower count and like go and track who I was following. She's like, you followed 4 girls yesterday. I'm like, did I? I'm like, she knew my moves better than I knew myself, you know? I was like...
I did that with my ex when we had a break.
Really? Yeah. You were watching that shit?
Yeah. Not while she went out, just during a break. And like I saw, and that's how I caught her fucking... stepping out.
Yeah, I feel like this is not the area to like look for love though. I feel like
LA?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you gotta go to Ohio or something, right?
100%. And look.
But then again, all girls out here, I was told that they're Midwestern girls that just move here.
They are, but you know, like they're the best of the bunch. If you're a girl and you move out here, you're the best of that like local area code, you know?
Yeah.
This is a collection of the best of the rest of the country.
These aren't the Merediths.
No. These are all the girls that had supportive parents and like were told they were pretty their whole lives. They're out here. They're like, I'm gonna make it.
The worst is though is when a girl acts like that and she's not. Like annoying, like she's like she's like, nah, nice try. Like that one in the that one in the friend group. That's like, nice try, Buster. Like, yeah. You are hideous. I'm not hitting on you.
Nice try. Oh yeah, the ugly friends are always.
They have the biggest egos.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, they just want to be fucked, but they want to look cool to their friends. Be like, you see that? He hit on me. I said no, and the friends are like, you're dumb. You should have went for that. No.
Do you go up to girls?
All the time, yeah.
What's your move? What's your thing?
Dude,
just pop out the IG.
I don't. No. I feel like that's kind of like a little too aggressive at this point.
Our friend Bob Menery does that.
No, I try to play it as casual as possible. The way I view it, it's like I'm relatively funny. I have good charisma. I'm not shy or not confident. So like I'll go up, and then the one thing I will say though about like my game is if I have one fuck up, we're done. But because that's just based off looks, right? But if I go up and I'm perfect, everything's gonna land the way it needs to be. Whatever it is, how I'm like, hey, how you doing? Whatever it is, you don't need a crazy intro. You don't need a crazy outro. You don't need to fucking get their Instagram. You don't need to ask them how their life is.
You don't need to get their info at all. You just be like, hey, what's up? And then you'll see them again, maybe.
As long as you hit it off. I feel like there's definitely a thing where it's like if you hit it off correctly, everything's gonna be just fine. for me. But if you fuck up, if you say one wrong joke,
I said one wrong joke the other night.
yeah.
It was at Barney's. We were talking about she was like, "Did we match on Raya?" She comes up to me. This girl with no eyebrows. Swear to God, I'll show you after.
There's a lot of those out
I'll
here.
show you after. Oh, dude, speaking of no eyebrows, you see Brock Lesnar's daughter?
No.
Oh my God, I talked about it in my last podcast. So look at Brock Lesnar's daughter. This is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Alopecia, for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I said it was like having sex with a bag of flour.
Yeah.
But anyways, this girl, so I was talking to Brock Lesnar's daughter at Barney's now. So she comes up, she's like, "Did we match on Raya?" I was like, "I don't know, did we?" She's like, "Did you ask me, what's interesting about my photos and then say you're not in any of them?" I was like, "That's me." And then she was like, "What are you, a comedian?" I was like, "Yeah, I like to do stand up, but sometimes sit down." She was like, "Oh, you want to sit down?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, do you want to sit on my face?" And she was like, "Oh, okay," and walked away. I was like, "No, like stand up, sit down," and that was the last time I saw her.
Yeah. No, I've been like, my socials have been popping off recently, and I've been getting a lot of DMs.
Ooh, you get DMs from girls?
All the time, yeah.
Fuck you, bro. All
Yeah.
mine are gay guys. Dude, I'll go through them right now. One actually relates to you. One says, "Bake me a cake, daddy."
No,
weird is
no.
that?
I get like the occasional like Midwest girl. It's like, "I would happily sit on your face," and then I'm like, "Only because you said happily we'll make this happen."
No way.
Yeah, no, it's actually wild. It's I'm very surprised by it as well. Yeah.
Do you like ass play?
No. I'm actually afraid of ass play. Like, as far as with me with them or them with me.
Do you like getting a little tickle?
No, I stray away from it. I don't want to like it, so I don't want it to.
That's why I don't like bidets. Because I'm afraid I'll like it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm on the toilet for 2 hours.
No. I've definitely had some attempts to go up there for sure, but I have to like, I have to be like, get away. Because here's the thing. The last thing I want to do on like a random hookup is be like, you know what, this is great, but what I really need to get off is for a finger to go up my asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, please don't. Because I know I'll like it. I've heard the reviews. I've heard the reviews. They're all positive. I've yet to hear someone be like, "Oh my God, this bitch shoved a finger up my asshole. I hated it." I haven't heard that one yet.
Have you ever stuck a finger up of Ryan's ass?
No.
Would you? No. Have you ever had? You've had a stinky pinky fingy. Shut up.
No, not interested.
Really? Your wife never tried.
No.
No. We don't just like.
Oh no! See, I'm interested, but it's like heroin. It's like I know I don't want to do it because I'll like it, you know. So
it'll ruin my life.
It will ruin my life. Next thing you know, I'm gonna find a bitch at Barney's, take her home, and then next thing you know, that TikTok cook likes fingers up his ass. You know?
Don't try the tacos.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure he washes his hands.
Do you have any recommendations to our viewers on how to pull pork in LA?
Pull pork? What the fuck? Pull pigs? Fat bitches? Is that what you're saying? What do you?
However you want to interpret that.
You gotta really specify here. Like what does pull pork mean? Like fucking like, are we talking like short like fucking like actual pork? Like how to
pull bitches?
How to pull bitches? I would.
You said they were fat.
Well, you said
you went there.
You said pull pork, so I'm like,
that's true. That could be piggies.
Like fat bitches. Fat bitches.
Yeah, what's with fat bitches?
How do you pull them? Say hi. You know, you don't really got to do much. Okay?
Don't be homeless.
Tell them they smell good. I don't.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just start the relationship off with lies. No, to pull bitches, I have no idea. I'm still figuring it out. I'm surprised I can get bitches from time to time. It's a very shocking occurrence for me, but no, I would just say go say hi and then push the boundaries, say what's on your mind, and if they bite back, then go for it.
What if on your mind is like?
Oh, I say the most fucked up shit. 100%.
Can I hear?
It's all in the moment. I mean.
All right, let's do a little role play.
Okay.
All right, so we're at Barney's. Mm-hmm. I'm a girl drinking a Happy Dad by the bar because you're the best drink ever. And I'm just like with my girlfriends, and then you see me from across the bar, and you like my legs or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's relatable. And then yeah, we'll just go from there.
All right, I'd be like, "What's up? What's your name?"
Excuse me?
What's your name?
Oh, Samantha.
Samantha. Should we just go fuck right now or what?
Get along with this guy, Becky. One second, I kind of like him. What'd you say?
Should we go fuck right now or what?
What's your name?
Oh, my name is not important. Anyways, you seem like you have a great personality, so we should definitely follow each other on Instagram. And then that's when we would pull the Instagram card, 100%.
Oh,
yeah.
So now the fucking is just like an icebreaker.
The fucking is like, it's got to be in their mind that that's wanted, but like, of course.
Should we go fuck right now? That's worse than mine.
Yeah.
Mine is, can you do me a favor and stop looking so pretty?
That's very like, that's what like my grandfather would say to like the hostess at a restaurant, and she's like, fine, I'll bring you like a few extra mints at the end of but
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That, or I have another one. What's the other one? It's not, do you think I'm attractive? I do that sometimes. I go up and be like, do you think I'm attractive?
Yeah, I can't pull that one off.
No, you're attractive human.
Yeah, to some.
What's the other one? It's like, can you do me a favor and stop looking so pretty? And then I had another one that usually didn't work either. God damn it. It was a drive-by. I do drive-bys.
Yeah?
Drive-by, I'll say something and then just walk away, and they're like, who is that guy? And then like I have a hat. This is like just like this one. Sorry, girls, I'm gay. There's another one that says, sorry, girls, I only date models.
Huh?
And both unsuccessful so far.
Yeah. You know what actually works pretty well is I'll like pretend that I know them for some reason. That will work sometimes.
Ooh.
Where it's like, I'm sorry, how do I know you? I'm like, I swear I know you from somewhere. And
that's a good one because it's like you may have.
Yeah, exactly. And then they sit there and they look at you longer. They're not looking at you like, who's this creepy guy coming up to me? They're scanning you like, wait, do I know you? Could I have sex with him later? What's happening? How do I know you? Do I know you? I don't know what's happening. And then eventually it's like, be like, do you never, like, I feel like in like a small town it'd be like, did you go to this school? And then they're going to be like immediately like, no, I didn't. You lost your chances. But here you could be like, wait, how do I know you? I know you from somewhere. I swear I know you. And then they're going to be like, well, out of all of my accolades, how does he know me? You know? And they're going to sit there for a second and then they're going to look at you and be like, do you know me from this? And they'll tell you exactly what you need to say. They'll be like, do you know me from this? That's exactly it. Oh my God, I fucking loved you in that YouTube video no one saw. And yeah, you can kind of go from there. You can build a little rapport off of that. Also, this drink's empty. Should we shotgun one?
Sorry, I was staring at your hat.
Oh, this is a good one too.
It says smile if you're horny.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to clip that. I'm down to shot. You want to shot? I've never shotgunned on camera.
Really?
Have I shotgunned?
I feel like you have.
No, before, not on the podcast.
Yeah, no.
I've definitely I took my shirt off last episode.
And that was the first time.
First time. Haven't had sex.
Yeah.
yet.
I would take my shirt off, but you'll get age restricted.
I'll shotgun one. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. What are we at time wise? Yeah, we need to clip that. Just me staring, just smiling, and then zoom in on the hat. Here we go. The warmer the better, right? Well, it's not that warm. It's good.
Actually, that's not a bad thing.
Do you do? I used to do the teeth thing.
I do the thumb thing.
Oh, whoa! You can do it with your thumb.
What is
Whoa! That was
How did you do
that was like a baby farting. That was like a.
Yeah.
No,
You take this one, I'll do this one.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is it a nail thing?
Wait.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was a squirter.
That was a squirter. I didn't tilt that down enough.
That was a squirt. That is some like Florida Ohio combo.
That-
What a
that-
combo!
Yeah, that's what happens when you grow up in Florida and Ohio.
Jesus Christ! All right, well, first one. Sorry for my.
I'm slow at this, but I do like to do a lot of them.
We did it on the rooftop.
We do a lot of things on rooftops, okay?
All right, 3.
we go.
Still have some left.
All right. Honestly, if someone came out with like a 10-ounce can to shotgun,
So you don't like chugging it fast. Thank you. Shut up, cop. Shut up, cat.
okay, so here's the thing.
What's the thing?
This is the thing with me. Like, sober, I'm competitive.
I smell like spray tan. I had a spray tan earlier. Go look. Do I see it?
That's pretty gay.
Oh, dude, I'm the gayest.
You would pick up those tendencies in LA for sure.
I'm so comfortable. No, I was always gay.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so comfortable with my sexuality that like, dude, I
Oh.
fucking love like going to the Abbey and shit. I have a lot of gay friends and stuff. I just
dude.
like it, like, and girls like you comfortable in that environment.
Dude, let me tell you what, the gays got it going on, okay? I didn't learn about fucking face lotion until I started hanging out with gays, and then they were teaching me all about kinds of stuff. They were like, Landon, look, you're pretty fortunate because the fat's filling out your wrinkles right now, but eventually that's gonna fade. So then now I got a nice face lotion regimen.
Bro,
you know?
your skin looks fantastic, and so
Yeah.
you have a nice smile too. You're a
Yeah.
very pretty human.
Yeah, dude, if I lost weight, let me tell you what, we'd be in
You're not
trouble.
even that big.
No, you know what it is? This is the weirdest compliment that I think I've ever gotten, and it's been happening recently since like the food videos have been popping off. I've been getting like recognized in public.
Let's go. That's awesome.
It is pretty fun.
That's a quick shot of heroin, bro.
That is the greatest shot
That's
of
you know
heroin.
what? That's not the best. The feeling of importance. It goes back to that. That's the best. The feeling because I got recognized a couple times from the FOA Island show and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like,
When you get that, oh, let me tell you something. This is the best experience I've ever had. I go to Catch LA, right? So I'm at Catch, and like that's a pretty good restaurant or whatever. So I'm sitting there at the bar for a second because they do this thing where you have to be at the bar before you can before your party's fully there.
that's how they make more money.
Yeah, of course. I'm here for it. So the bartender comes up to me and he goes, "Yo, are you that guy that's like hungover and cooks?" And I go, "Indeed I am." Yeah, what's up? He's like, "I fucking love your videos." His excitement made me excited, you know? So he's like, "I fucking love your videos. Can I get you a shot?" And I'm like, "Of course, get me a shot. I'd love a shot. Why not? I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of this fan."
Yeah.
So he pulls this like bottle of Casamigos, or not Casamigos, Casa Azul off the thing.
Ooh, the Bell one. I like that.
Now I'm getting scared. I'm like, I'm going to have to pay for this shit. So he pours me a shot. He pours himself a shot. And then I'm like, all right, to fandom, here's $100 gone on him.
But no, that's if a bartender offers you a fucking shot, like you're not expecting to pay for it.
You know, it was in my mind that I was going to pay for it. So he hands me that. I take the shot, whatever. And then I get like a few more drinks for the crowd that I'm with. And then I get the
Fuck
bill.
'em.
I get the bill. The bill's $3. He said friends and family. So I was like, okay, cool, beautiful. We go sit at our table. He sends 5 rounds of shots. This motherfucker sends,
This guy he likes your videos.
this guy really likes the videos. Like, he's like one of those people that likes, comments, and shares. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those motherfuckers.
yeah. Now it's getting weird.
He sends over like 5 rounds of shots, and keep in mind, there's like 6 of us at this table, so I'm like really enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. Everything's free at this point. We're walking out of this motherfucking establishment. He looks at me. He's like, "Hey, are you drunk?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm hammered." He's like, "You want one for the road?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So he makes us all another round of fucking drinks. So this whole group that I'm with, we all do another like 6 shots. Everything is free. I don't even want to know what the price would have been at Catch, because like,
Oh my god, dude! I took a girl on a date. This chick I met at Barney's.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it off there. I offered to pick her up, and this is when I had. It doesn't even fucking matter the logistics of it, but like I had a Kia Optima at the time, which is not a bad car.
it's a great car.
I was like, yeah, I'll pick you up. She's like, what kind of car you have? I was like, I don't know, 2018 Kia Optima fully loaded. And
Sunroof.
she goes, no, we're taking my car. And I was like, oh, okay. So I drove her Range Rover drunk to catch steak. And then I paid for the dinner, which was $950 for 2 people, and I left fucking hungry and just hate fucked her.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go to McDonald's after for sure.
I was so disappointed in females for so long.
No, no, yeah, no.
But it's expensive. That's where the moral of that story was.
No, it's very expensive. No, I literally leave the place. He's like, "You want one for the road?" And then I'm like, "Sure, why not?" And then as we take the shot, he's like, "Are you fucked up?" I'm like, I'm fucked up. Thank you so much. I was very appreciative because I know this was like $1,000 worth of drinks at this point. So I'm like, thank you so much. Like, here, give me your number. Or like, I'll text you or whatever. Or I'll follow you on Instagram, whatever you want. He's like, don't worry about a thing. Just tomorrow, make sure that when the video starts, you say, I'm hungover. So I know I was the cause of that hangover. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I was like, this is the best fucking fan base I could ever have at this point.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dangerous, but cool.
Yeah, and it's happened to me a few times. Bartenders, for some reason,
well, your first love, your first kind of like recognition was the making drinks, so they probably followed you from that.
Yeah.
Have you had a crazy fandom experience? That's like, a little weird.
No, okay, so here's the thing.
I recognized you the first time at that original Passes party. And we followed each other. How do we know? We know each other from the house.
I think so. Yeah.
And we just follow each other. And we just like kind of like remain in touch. Like, so why do you like me?
You know, you have the energy I wish I had. I don't know how the fuck you have the energy you do, but like fucking good on you. Because I tell you what, if I had your energy, I'd be skinny probably. But fuck, I show up, you're like, holy shit, holy fuck. You're like so animated without even trying, which is a great quality, by the way.
Thank you. I just love making other people laugh and smile, and like, I love making others feel good. And I don't like taking care of people. Like, I'd be a great GM of a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'd give everything away for free.
No.
It'd be go under real quick, but I start a new one. People would come.
Let me tell you what, I'm the worst with money. I go broke like at least twice a year for sure. Cause I'm that person. I am I'm the person that wants to make sure everyone is okay. Yeah. So I 100%, whenever people are around me, I'm like, let's do all this shit. Let's cover everything. So I go broke at least 2 times a year. Thank God I get brand deals and things like that from time to time to keep me afloat. But yeah, it's fucking crazy.
What's your that's a stupid question I can ask on camera. What's your favorite brand deal? That's the dumbest question. Yeah. So what's your ideal, like, what do you want to do? Because you're in comedy, right?
Yeah.
By the way, you're coming to my show next week, right?
100%.
All out on camera right now. And I'll put this episode out next week.
Okay.
Do you want a cold open? Do you want to open?
Sure.
You want to cold open it?
Sure.
We have Jeff Dye, Steph Tolev, Ocean Glappy, and Preacher Lawson. I'm hosting it, producing it, but I'm not going to go on stage right away and be like, welcome to Smoochie's, Citizens of Smoochie Town. Oh, fucking Happy Dad's getting
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. No.
Do you want to cold open it? Because I feel like you'd be hilarious.
Sure, let's do it.
I'll give you 7 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll introduce you cold open, and then you bring me on. Okay. And then I'm the host. You know how fucking comedy works.
Of course.
Yeah. So you want to cold open it?
Sure, why not? I'll show you I have videos of me doing comedy. You can riff
I don't
me.
need your highlight reel. I know you're funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm down for that 100%.
And sponsored by Happy Dad, so
how do I get a fucking Happy Dad sponsor? I need that.
I can talk to someone.
Yeah, make that happen.
Well, you're fucking opening Mickey's every day. I spoke this into existence.
Yeah, Mickey's is just bullshit beer, you know?
I don't feel it at all. Ever.
No. It's literally just, it's a pacer. When you get too fucked up at a party.
Yeah, you don't start with Mickey's and you don't really finish either.
No. What Michelob Ultras are literally, it's like I'm a little too fucked up more than I should be at this moment in time. Yeah. Let me get one, let me pace it out, and then we're good. Yeah.
I like it. So yeah, you heard it here first. He's gonna open for me next Thursday, and this is coming out Thursday. You'll be next week's episode.
Okay, beautiful.
That's amazing because we're already at almost like capacity. Like literally, it sold out in like 2 days, 3 days.
Dude, good shit.
Yeah.
The comedy shit's the hardest shit to like fucking do.
And I've been doing it for friends of like at various places. like I invite now my friends are wanting to come see me, and I'll put them on the guest list and stuff. And especially at these like big clubs, like it's pretty cool to see these big comedians and stuff. But this is my first produced one, so putting a producer hat on for it and like trying to organize everything, invite everyone instead of just like focusing on like the comedy and hosting is a different beast. But now it's pretty easy now, dude. Partiful made a lot of things pretty easy. Eventbrite is downhill. I feel Partiful is so easy because like you can just put the link to the Eventbrite.
Comedy is crazy though. I do love comedy, but I've never met a more interesting bunch since I started comedy.
The comedians?
Yeah. Comedians are they're the most unique bunch I've ever met in my entire life.
My bud Chris D'Elia said it best on one of his podcasts. He goes, his wife asked him if he wanted to go to brunch or something, and he said no. She was like, why? I'd want to go to brunch with you and your friends. And he was like, honey, I'm friends with the funniest people in the world. Of course you'd want to go to brunch with me and my friends.
Yeah.
Why would I want to accompany you and Becky?
Oh, well, once you realize the funniest people in the world are the ones with the most trauma, the brunches get a little bit more... less enticing, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, comedy's amazing. I love comedy. I'll definitely be there next week.
Really? Let's do it. Your cold opening, baby. Where can we find you on socials?
I'm Landon or Landon, wherever. Just type it in and it'll happen. Did you just shit yourself?
Oh my god! Oh, dude just farted doing Landon's plug.
Wow.
You need to plug that, sir. Oh my god, this episode has been absolutely wild. He's cold opening next week. Thank you for coming on, buddy.
Yeah, thank
Another
you.
episode of Smoochie Town. LJ's gotta go wipe his ass. Thanks, guys.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. Still at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove.